Yeah. Stop this. Hey, what it do? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again. Impromptu live stream. Yeah. Who that? Omar? Omar up in here? What's going on, Omar? Who got in here? Antoine Myers, what's going on, brother? I haven't seen you in a while. Where you been at? Where you been at? Where you been at? My man Raymond Solis, what it do? Swaggy D, Q Childs, what's going on, y'all? Hey, look, let me tell you something. We playing the Rams. We playing the Rams. Y'all know I'm gonna do my matchup video tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, before Sunday. So, I want to know y'all thoughts. I want to do this live stream because I really want to know what y'all think about Cowboys going forward with the last couple of games this season. You said fuck the Rams. I knew somebody was gonna say that. We need Janoris Jenkins. They're not gonna make any roster moves right now because it's the end of the week, and typically they don't do that because it's a Friday and they're getting ready to play a game. So as far as Janoris Jenkins, if anybody picks him up, it more than likely won't be until like next week or something like that. But it's the end of the season, so he might be screwed, to be honest with you, because getting cut like that and then just getting picked up on another team trying to learn a playbook. It's only a couple of games left. I don't really think that there's anything that he can do for us right now. So I really doubt that they're gonna pick up anybody like that. Because at this point, I mean, unless we're playing for a playoff push, which I don't know if we are or not. You said play our guys getting to the second level. Yeah, and see, that's that tackling, man. We got to tackle these guys. And you guys already know Wade Phillips got a vendetta against the Dallas Cowboys because he doesn't like the way Jerry Jones fired him. And he is going to try his hardest, his damnedest, to make sure that we feel the pain, feel the burn. And he is going to try to come back and beat the hell out of us. Yeah, Wade hates carrot. He does. He definitely hates carrots. So does the Dallas Cowboy fan base. But he's gonna try to embarrass us. You remember that? I know y'all remember that playoff game. We got our ass whooped by C.J. Anderson, the human bowling ball is what I like to call him. People think you hate Dak, but bruh, you have to get the ball out consistently. I agree with you. Like I said, you know, you guys know I keep it real. I'm a Dak. I love my quarterback, but one thing that I'll say about Dak Prescott, he definitely needs to, like you said, he's got to get that ball out faster. It seems like he's always a quarter of a second late, which gives the cornerback or that safety enough time to get to the ball, and he's able to basically bat it down or intercept it. It's almost like he's second guessing himself. But again, that's just all with Dak still learning and things of that nature. So I think he'll get better at that. He just gotta get better at it. But again, we're playing against the Rams, and the way the Rams defense is, their defensive line is strong. And the way that their defensive line applies pressure, that secondary they got is good. Ever since they got Ramsey, it's like they woke the hell up. And Ramsey will he'll pick that ball off. That guy Hill that they got when they got rid of Marcus Peters and they traded Marcus Peters away, they still have that guy Hill was always there. It seems like he stepped this game up. When they said next man up, they meant next man up. Those guys out there are doing it. Antoine Woods, I appreciate you, brother. But like I said, this live stream is impromptu. I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts on what you think about this team, and not just the Rams game, but going forward with the Eagles and the Redskins, and if we're even going to make it to the playoffs. Because I'll be honest with you, Even if we slide into the playoffs via the back door, as they like to call it, I don't think that we're gonna bowl too well, because I'll tell you one thing: if San Fran stays the 5th seed, that's who you're gonna play the first round. You don't want to play San Francisco, okay? Because you look at their divisions out there, everybody has at least 10 wins right now. And you look on the AFC side, the Ravens are killing it right now. So, you know, every time I look at Lamar Jackson, I'm like, God damn, why don't we do that with Dak? Why don't we run the ball? And if I'm tripping, tell me if I'm tripping. Did we not do this Dak's rookie year? Did we not play him like how Lamar Jackson, well, not quite to what Lamar Jackson is doing, but we did play him in a way that he was running the ball more. Yeah, Lamar is killing it. Jet D, what it do, brother? My whole thing is this. This is what I don't understand. Why are we not running Dak more? I understand that, like, he ain't got his contract. He probably ain't trying to do that. I mean, that could be another thing too. But there's no reason why we can't have design runs for Dak Prescott. It's almost like we just we went back to the Linehan days. We're going back to that predictability. We're going back to that, I'm just going to keep doing the same shit over and over again. And it's not working. It's not working. Why are we doing this? Explain to me, why do we keep doing the same thing? We keep beating our head against the damn wall. And again, I told you guys before, you beat your head against the wall ain't going to budge. What's going to happen is you're going to fall over and you're going to pass out, and you're going to, in layman's terms, you're going to lose the football game. That's what's going to happen. There's no situation where you keep doing the same thing over and over again and trying to expect different results, because different is not going to happen when you keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's not possible. That's common physics. It's not going to happen. And that's what frustrates me the most. We continuously, year after goddamn year, we waste the talent that we have on this team. And I'll be honest with you, I feel sorry for Dak Prescott, because he's in a no-win situation. It's like, you're the quarterback of the team, right? You get praise for when you win, and you get trash for when you lose. Now, I'll tell you all of Dak's faults. Have no problem with that. But at the end of the day, Dak can't do it by himself. It's almost like he's playing hero ball. But he can't do it by himself. I mean, these receivers got to stop dropping passes. This defense has to make plays for him to get the ball back and to stop the other team from scoring. Because when the other team is continuously scoring, Dak Prescott then has to abandon the whole freaking running game and try to throw his way to get back in the game. And mind you, Dak Prescott almost got you that win in with the Bears, but he ran out of time. If goddamn Maharati, thank God he's gone, if he would have just made the damn kicks that he was supposed to make, we wouldn't be sitting here right now. We'd have a better record. We was a better run team with Scott Linehan, more call on the plays to try to first. Well, this is the thing, Antoine. We are running the ball in the beginning of the game, but the problem is, I don't know if that's Kellen Moore that's stopping to do that, or is that Jason Garrett. I don't know. See, I can't sit here and just say it's Kellen Moore right now. But what I will say is, that part I don't know, so I can't really judge that just yet until I know for sure. Now, if Kellen Moore is in fact abandoning the run, he needs to fix that. And again, he's still young, he's still new, he's still learning how to call plays at the NFL level. So this year is kind of like his warm up. But I think that he's going to get better. You got to stick with him, because you got to give him a chance. Because again, you got to start from somewhere. Somebody gave Sean McVay a chance, and Sean McVay showed you that he could be a coach. He started off as an offensive coordinator. He did. I mean, he was a tight ends coach at one point in time. He done it all on the offensive side of the ball. He worked his way up to the head coach, and that's what he's doing right now at the age of 33. I mean, he's a year younger than me. Sean McVay is he's a year younger than me. It's crazy. But needless to say, a lot of that abandoning the run is because we're losing and we're trying to get back into a game. But you got Tony Pollard back this game. So let's do some things with him and get him rolling. Let's get him rolling. Swaggy, you said you want Josh McDaniels, easily one of the smartest coaches in the league right now. I agree with you, Swaggy D, but a lot of people want Josh McDaniels because he's under Bill Belichick, right? He's been in that Belichick system. But we've seen what happened with Josh McDaniels. We've seen what happened with coaches under Bill Belichick not work out as head coaches of themselves. Matt Patricia. I mean, I understand he ain't got his quarterback, Matt Stafford, right now. I get that. But even last year, he wasn't doing that well as a coach. They weren't doing the things that you would have thought he would have done, going and being a coach of his own team now. So I'm a little leery about McDaniels. So, I mean, to each his own. Let's see. And Lincoln Riley, the thing about Lincoln Riley, everybody wants Lincoln Riley, but does Lincoln Riley want to be here? What are you going to give up to get Lincoln Riley to leave Oklahoma? Because I'm going to tell you right now, Cowboys up north, what's going on, brother? If you get Lincoln Riley, what does it take to get him to leave his comfortable job where he is right now, with Oklahoma? I mean, Jerry said he'll dig deep in his pocket because, again, coach's contract comes from his personal money. That's not NFL money. So you can pay a coach whatever the hell you want because that's your money, not the team, or not the league, I should say. They are going to give up a lot to get Lincoln Riley. Lincoln Riley is not coming to be the coach of the Dallas Cowboys and dealing with all this bullshit and all this scrutiny that he's going to get on a daily and weekly basis. Why would he want to be the coach of the Dallas Cowboys? Why? Troy Aikman told you what was up. I don't like Troy Aikman as he's an asshole. I don't. But I agree with what he's saying. Noel, what's going on? No cap on coach. No, because they're on a different salary. They're not on the same thing that like I said, they're not on the league money. Timothy from Terrell, Texas, what's going on, brother? Give him the stake of the yacht. Yeah, I'm telling you. Or give him a partial, give him a room in the yacht. Because I know that yacht big. I know it's almost like a cruise ship. But I'm going to tell you this. Whatever coach we get, like we talk about Urban Meyer, right? We talk about Urban Meyer. I think Urban Meyer would be a good coach, but what's up with his health? You know, Urban Meyer is an older coach. We know that even when he was, when he left Ohio State, like he was dealing with a lot of health issues. He's, been in the hospital and things of that nature. So what is his health like? What is he going to contribute to this team as far as a coach? How is he going to respond to this team if they keep losing? Troy Aikman don't want to be a part of this organization because he's been the quarterback. He knows how Jerry runs the team, and he ain't trying to work up under Jerry. He knows that it's Jerry's way or the highway. He's not gonna, because again, even if he allowed Troy Aikman to be the GM of this team and gave up rights to be the GM, he's still gonna be in his ear like this and not allowing him to be the guy that he wants to be. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what it is. Eric Ramirez, what's going on from South Texas? Oh, he's got a cyst in his head? Okay. Yeah, but that's serious though, You said you like Urban Meyer, Tomlin, Ron Rivera, Jack Del Rio. Jack Del Rio, I think the reason why he's never come back, you notice Jack Del Rio stays away from the Dallas Cowboys. If some of you guys that don't know Jack Del Rio, he used to be a player for the the Dallas Cowboys. He played back in the day. Jack Del Rio, when he left with a nasty taste in his mouth. I don't think he really messes with Jerry like that either. That's why he never took any defensive, because he's a defensive coach. But he never took any defensive coordinator positions for the Dallas Cowboys ever in the past, or in my opinion, I've never seen him come back to the Dallas Cowboys. So Jack Del Rio is out. He ain't coming back. Ron Rivera, I like Ron Rivera. You said you're 35? I'm 34. I'll be 35 in the summer. Timothy, I like your channel. You're not argumentative like Mark. Don't get me wrong. I like Mark's channel, but over here is not a lot. Yeah, I mean, again, this is the reason why I did the live stream, because I want to know your guys' opinion as well. It's not always about just me ranting. You know what I mean? Like, I want to hear what you guys think of that nature, because you guys are the fans. You guys that like my channel, I appreciate it. You guys help me out. You know, I want to get to know you guys and know where your head is at and what you're thinking as well, because that's important to me. Appreciate you, Antoine Myers. Yeah, same. Kim Norton Jr., same thing. He ain't banging with the Cowboys like that. It's a couple of these players that played in the 90s and stuff like that that's really not really banging with Jerry. They played in the 90s, played in the 80s. They're not really banging like that. Jet 43 is not old, dude. Trent 39 up in here, baby. You thought I was older? Yeah, a lot of people do. It's the maturity. I carry myself with a higher regard. Q Charles, you are not Mark Holmes' age. You lying like hell. I know black don't crack, but damn, bro, you lying. You lying, Q. You said Ron Rivera is what we need. I like Ron Rivera. I do. I don't know what happened. If anybody knows what happened with him in Carolina, I really don't know. I know that their owner, what is his name? Joe Temper, something Tepper. Their owner, Tepper. He's a millionaire. He was already a millionaire before he, he's a businessman. Tepper reminds me of a younger Jerry Jones. So I don't understand what the situation is with what happened with Ron Rivera and the Carolina Panthers, but it didn't look good for Cam Newton when his coach got fired. Oh, Timothy, you 56? That's what's up, man. I appreciate you guys coming in here. Because I'm younger than half of y'all, I guess. I didn't know. I thought I was old. We should draft my little cousin Javon Kinlaw, Dude Humble, and the Beast, Charleston, South Carolina Ballers. My boy Quinn already. Let me tell you something about them down south boys. Them down south boys is good at some football. I'm gonna tell you right now, because that's all they do is eat, sleep, and breathe football, and barbecue and all types of stuff like that. So it's all good. Yes, you are. Mark got me by 4 years. I'm a 60s baby. Nah, Q. Wow. Okay. I didn't know you were a senior. I guess I gotta respect my elders, huh, Q? I thought you were like closer to my age. I thought you were like maybe like 42 or something like that. I would have never guessed that. And see, Mark is funny though. Mark is in his mid 50s now, but I'm telling you, Mark moves. That boy had me when we was in Texas. He had me running. Like, I'm like, Mark, you don't slow down, do you? Mark moves like he's in his 20s. Shout out to Mark Holmes though. Shout out to the homie. Like that boy move. Like, I feel like he said he does that because he doesn't want to die. He's like, I gotta keep moving or I'll die. I was like, I got you. I feel you. Other than Urban Meyer, what coach core can we take Dak to another level? This is the thing. I'm glad you asked that question. I'm gonna tell you this, and a lot of people are not talking about this. Dak Prescott is gonna be your franchise quarterback, whether you like it or not. So whatever coach comes in here would have to like Dak. Now I don't see that being a problem because Dak is well respected by a lot of coaches. One thing that you guys don't understand, Dak gets a lot of shit, but at the end of the day, these people love Dak. These people love Dak Prescott. And because he's humble, he is a true leader. Outside of him playing football, the fact that he's just a good stand-up dude, you know what I mean? Like, he's not going to throw his team under the bus. No matter how bad his coaches is, he's not going to throw his coaches under the bus. You never heard him say one thing bad about Scott Linehan before he left. Even when Scott Linehan left, when they asked him, he just, and granted, we know that's not how he really feel. He ain't gonna tell how you really feel. But the fact that he was humble enough to say to the media, because again, to the media, you can't always be truthful. You can't always be honest. And you know, like, I'm a guy that likes to keep it real. Sometimes you can't keep it real because you gotta kind of just divert it a little bit. You kind of gotta give a little bit of praise, even though when there's praise to not be given. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to Dak Prescott for that. Yes, Trent. Thank you, Trent. That is the biggest thing. Dak is coachable. The fact that you can just tell this guy what you expect out of him and he puts it out there and does it. A lot of these quarterbacks out here ain't doing that. Or some of them are just not capable of doing that. But Dak is capable of doing that. And shout out to Dak for that. So whatever coach comes in here, I think that you're going to have a collegiate-minded coach, which is why I'm okay with bringing a college-level coach here. But it has to be the right coach. Because, again, I know some of you guys joke and say, oh, anybody is better than Garrett, even a ham sandwich. I'll give a ham sandwich away for... No, but I know we joke about that, but in all seriousness, you have to have the right coach. It has to be the right thing. You said they can work on his releases too slow. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what Kitna's working on right now with him. Again, but those are mechanics, man. Those are things that he can get better at. You said if we go to the Super Bowl, and when we can resign, I don't want to resign. I don't give a damn. If we go to the Super Bowl, Jason still got to go because you need change for change's sake. But again, whatever coach comes in here, you need a guy that's going to work well with Dak Prescott, which that's why I said you get a collegiate level coach come in here because Dak is a collegiate type of player. You look at the way that he runs. What is Dak's bread and butter? We know what Dak's bread and butter is. It's the RPO, the read option. Those are the things that he's good at. So, and shotgun. So you use those strengths that Dak has. And again, they do these things a lot in college. And that is transferable. So you get a guy that's perfect for this team, and I guess that can work with Jerry Jones because a lot of these coaches don't want to be the coach of the Cowboys because they're not trying to deal with Jerry Jones or any of the crap that he's pulling. Cajun Cowboy, baiting crab traps, watching my guy eat too. Hey, appreciate you, brother. Yeah, Q, he still got to go, bro. Jason Carrot got to go. Yes, sir. You want Dan Mullins from Florida? Hey, bud, is Dan Mullins coaching right now? I don't know. But again, whoever you get has to make sense with what we're doing with this team. You look at these other teams and how they're winning, how teams are winning. Do you guys realize that when the Jets played last night, they were only one win? They had one more win than they would have tied our record before they played the Ravens last night. Do y'all believe that? The Jets. Lord have mercy. This is how far we slipped. I've never seen a season where we had two separate times in a year where we had 3-game losses. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I will say this. We talked about any given Sunday, and I'm going to talk more about this on my matchup video tomorrow, but I'm just going to say right now that in order for us to win this Rams game, we have to do things, and I don't know why I say this because I know they're not, but we have to actually have a game plan, guys. We got to scheme because we don't scheme, we don't do anything. And one thing I noticed too with this missed tackling crap, if you look at the if you pay attention to the injury report during the week, I don't know if you guys pay attention to the injury report during the week, but if you pay attention to the injury report during the week, a lot of these guys are not practicing. And if you're not practicing and you're not hitting, how are you going to expect to tackle during the game? You see what I'm saying? You're not going to, it's just not all of a sudden just going to hit you and be like, oh, well, I can play better in the game. What? No, that's stupid. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make football sense. It doesn't make football sense. If you're not practicing, how you going to get better in the game? None of it makes sense. You said when Jason Garrett leaves, will the playbook change? It should. It should, because the new coach should be able to bring his own philosophy and his own ideas and things of that nature. Because again, that is Jason Garrett's playbook that we're running, and we've been running that thing. It's stale. Everything is stale. I'm not saying that the players don't like Jason Garrett, because they do. But his message is stale. They've heard this over and over again. It's been beaten into their heads over and over again, and it's not gaining traction because they need new, fresh ideas. They need a coach in here to get on their ass. There's not enough discipline on this team. And I'm not going to say the playbook is too predictable. It's how we run the fucking playbook. Excuse my language. It's how we run the playbook. How we keep doing the same things again, because you can do the same thing in different ways. Let me give you an example. Fellas, my guys, right? When you guys wear a suit, how many suits do y'all have, right? If you have a job where you have to wear a suit every day, or if you just wear suits occasionally when you have events, the formal events, you have maybe, your average guy maybe has 3 to 5 different suits, right? But you can have the same suits, but you could come out looking different in each suit. Why? Because you switch it up. You switch how you dress your suit. Meaning the dress shirt that you wear under it is different. The tie is different. You might put an ascot on. You might put a bow tie on this way, a regular long tie another day. It's how you present it that changes. That's what we need to understand. It's how you present it that changes. Again, with this defense, how do you think the Patriots are so good on defense? They disguise everything that they do. They disguise their defense. They will set up in a certain formation, right? Say, for instance, you got the linebacker coming down and he's set up in 3-point stands. And you're like, what is that linebacker doing? All of a sudden, you think that he's going to blitz. When that ball is snapped, he slides right back into coverage. So the quarterback is thinking, oh, I can get this quick pass, this quick little sluggo, little short slant route. And he's throwing the ball and it's intercepted because the guy tricked him because he thought he was blitzing, but actually he dropped back into coverage. So that's all I'm saying. It's all how you present it. Luca, what's going on? Stop making Jalen Smith chase all game. They're definitely using him wrong. Jeff, I appreciate it, man. John Pablo, what's going on? Trust the process, next level. And this is the thing. This whole trust the process thing, the shit is getting old, it's getting stale. Jason Garrett's words are not getting to these guys anymore. We just need change for change's sake at this point. I think that whatever coach that they decide to bring in here, I told you guys, it has to be a splash. It has to be somebody that makes sense. It has to make sense for Dak Prescott. It has to make sense for how this offense plays. It has to make sense on the personnel that you have is important. Yeah, Pollard is supposed to be playing. So this is the thing. If we're out here playing, right? Whether it's offense, defense, the kicking game, You don't make adjustments again. You can have whatever game plan you want. You said how long is the Super Bowl window open? As long as Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott are still in their prime. So I would say about 4 years. You got a 4-year window right now. You got a 4-year window. Now, that is all predicated on who you keep. Who are you going to resign next year? Who are you going to resign? Are you gonna bring back Byron Jones? Because I hear articles and news reports or whatever, random people talking that probably don't know what the hell they're talking about anyway, that Byron Jones is going to leave. Well, where'd you get that information from? Who told you that? Because the coaches definitely, and Jerry Jones, none of them said anything about them not wanting Byron Jones on this team. You guys realize that the salary cap is going up $8 million. Cowboys have $21 million right now still left over. And from the money that they're going to get this offseason money, they're going to have enough money to sign Dak. They're going to be able to sign Amari Cooper, because what's going to happen is you're going to give both of those guys long contracts. So that way, because Amari Cooper said he wants to retire a Dallas Cowboy. You guys heard him say that himself. So what they're going to do is when they sign his contract, they're going to put incentives in there, and they're going to have it to push the money down the line, because he's making $13.1 million right now anyway. He's still on that Oakland Raider contract. Appreciate you up north, Cowboys. Appreciate you stopping through. But yeah, so my whole thing is this: if they're going to spread that money out. So I'm not worried about Cooper's contract. That's going to be an easy one to do. The question is Dak Prescott. And somebody made the comment before. Somebody asked me about Dak Prescott before and said, do you think that he's waiting on the contract to see what happens to Jason Garrett? We don't know. Because Dak Prescott going to be here regardless if Jason Garrett is here or not. Let's put it that way. He is your franchise quarterback. He is going to be that. You definitely have to stop Todd Gurley in this game. You definitely got to do that. And like I said, I'll be talking more about that in my matchup videos tomorrow, primarily on the Rams game and what we have to do to win. And it ain't looking too good, guys, because we got mad injuries right now. Dak Prescott is even injured. He's got an index finger that's spraying on his throwing hand. He's got something going on with his other hand. I mean, they beat him the hell up. 49ers is good in the run game because of the beast fullback they got. We need to invest in. You know what's funny, Antoine? Fullbacks matter. We got a good fullback. We don't freaking use him. And in that one play that they tried to throw him the ball on the screen, he didn't turn around. I think that's just miscommunication between him and Dak Prescott. But my whole thing is this: don't give up on it. Do it where it makes sense. At the time that they did it, I don't think that it made sense to do it right then and there. And I guess I could blame Kellen Moore on that, because that seems like something that he came up with. There's nothing wrong with what he did. I formation, yes. I've been talking about that for a long time. I mean, up until this year, this is the first time I've seen him actually put two running backs in the same. Yeah, he did. He did well in Oakland. And this is the first time I've seen them put two running backs in at the same time. You put Ezekiel Elliott, Tony Pollard, and you got, first of all, hold on. No, I'm not a coach. I'm not an offensive coordinator. But is it just me, or is the things that they're doing on offense not making sense? Why don't they take chances? Your record, you are under 500 right now. You're 6-7. At what point do you not be like, fuck it, let's just go out here and just try something. Let's do something. Because guess what? Teams know what you do week in and week out. It is not hard to turn on the tape of the Dallas Cowboys and see what they do week in and week out. Because we don't change anything. We don't switch it up. We don't disguise coverages. We do the same. We come out there and just throw the same bullshit on the table. We play every team the same way. Why practice? Why look at film? Because it doesn't matter. Because you're gonna throw the shit out the window anyway. All you're gonna do is just look at the team And you're just gonna just go out there and just play the way that you play. Because Jason Garrett, that's all he says. We're just gonna go out there and we're just gonna do what we do best. What? God damn. How the hell do your first drive of your game, you march right on down that field and score a touchdown? And then they drop the ball and Dak Prescott don't score again until the fourth damn quarter? None of that makes sense. That doesn't even make football. It doesn't even make NFL sense. It don't. Doughboy Fresh, what's going on, brother? You said we should go record opponent sidelines. I know, right? Well, first of all, the Cowboys gonna get in trouble because they watch the Cowboys like a hawk. We can't do nothing. The refs don't like us. We have no edge on nobody. First of all, we're not a threat to nobody. Like, yeah, like Sean McVay came out and said that bull crap about how much he respects the team and said we're a challenge. We ain't no goddamn challenge. I know you saw that Bears game. If Mitchell Trubisky does all that to you, what the hell you think that Jared Goff gonna do? Yeah, Q. It's like it went from daytime to nighttime in 2 seconds. It's only 4:49. That daylight savings time. That's why I had to turn on the car light. Long as y'all can see my face, I ain't worried about it. Elephant in the room. Jason Witten needs to sit down. Blake Jarwin need to take. Yeah, they need to play Blake Jarwin more because those seam routes. Let me tell you something. Those seam routes to Blake Jarwin work every time. Yards after catch, every damn time. He is always getting the yardage that he needs to get the first down. And some guys. Trent, it's 8:49 in the morning on a Saturday? Trent, it's tomorrow morning in Australia right now. Shout out to Trent Michelle, y'all. Hey, Trent, I appreciate you being here early in the morning, man. I appreciate it. It's 4:50 on a Friday here, and it's 8:50 in the morning Saturday in Australia. It's funny how this world works, ain't it? Who's that? Slim Cuddy, what's going on? What I think about what you said? Oh, I gotta go back and look at it. I missed it. Sorry, I was busy bumping my gums. Say it again. I missed it, bro. We lose to the Rams, even though if we win a division, we don't have a chance against the Ravens. We don't. And I said that. I said, do we really want to go to the playoffs right now? I mean, you wouldn't play against the Ravens until the Super Bowl anyway, but because you will play your NFC teams. But you ain't gonna beat the 49ers. You might beat the Seattle Seahawks because you've done it before in the playoffs. You're not gonna beat the Saints. Not the way they playing. I don't know who's gonna be the next coach, and we were talking about it earlier in the chat about what everybody wants. I don't know who it's gonna be at this point. All I care about is that it's the right coach for Dak Prescott and the right coach for this team to get these guys back on track. That's all I care about. That is the most important thing to me. Zeke and Pollard could be like Ingram and Gus with the Ravens. Yeah, they could. We don't play them like that. You played Tony Pollard in 2 games where he had good yardage and things of that nature. When you do something that works, why do you stop doing it? I've never heard of a situation where you do stuff and it stops. Doughboy Fresh. You too, brother. Appreciate you coming through. Bird Game Sports. Really, dude? Really? Y'all not gonna beat nobody either. I mean, both of our teams suck right now. Both the Cowboys and the Eagles. And I feel sorry for your Eagles, Bird Gang, because y'all ain't got Alshon. Y'all ain't even got a receiver core right now. Because Nelson Aguilar ain't shit. So, I mean, bruh. Yeah, you're right, Noel. New voice. Definitely needs to. Do I think Ron Rivera would be a good coach? I do. Because he's a defensive-minded guy as well. I think that'll help. because you got all these offensive coaches coming in here, and you would think that having an offensive coach on this team would help, but apparently it ain't. I'm just going to shop. Anybody want anything? Yeah, Trent, let me get a t-shirt or something and some socks. Appreciate it, big home. Big dog, I got to get back on the road. Trucker life ain't easy. I feel you, Antoine. Go ahead and do your thing, brother. I appreciate you coming in. I'm going to end the chat soon anyway. I just wanted to chat with you guys for a little bit to see where y'all head is at. I got to go pick my son up anyway. Use Pollard as a receiver more. Yeah, they should. They really should. And you definitely got to have, when you're coaching this team, when we get that coach, he's got to be able to coach these young guys up. This is a young team, a young, undisciplined ass team. You got to strike fear in these guys' heart. There's no fear factor. Jason Garrett is not that coach that's going to come in there and be like, and put his foot down and be like, look here, y'all ain't going to eat dinner today because y'all fucking up. He's not going to do that. He's not going to come in there and do stuff like that. And that's the problem that I have. Nobody's putting their foot in anybody's ass. Nobody is putting their foot in these players' asses. They just sitting there. They do whatever the hell they want to do. They go ahead and get caught up for weed, and they still playing the next week. What in the whole hell? Yeah, you happy that they ain't got Anderson, but they still gonna run the hell out of us if we continue not running the ball, tackling the goddamn running backs. Every team is killing us with their running backs. It don't matter if it's a rookie. It don't matter if it's an old ass Frank Gore. It don't matter. It don't matter. And you know what? We are the laughing stock right now. Mr. Trubisky said that I really think this offense got back on track. No, you didn't. You didn't get back on track. It's because you played our sorry-ass defense. That's what happened. Everybody who plays Dallas Cowboys this year on offense, their offense gets revitalized all of a sudden. Fresh. A whole new world. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they are fresh because they play against our damn defense that's not tackling. Trevor Shea, thanks for the super chat, bro. I appreciate it. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand. Why the hell are we doing that? So that's to your money, but America money is $1.50. That's crazy. That money transfer is interesting. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. It don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Here we go with the trolls. It's fundamentals, man. And I think, and I said this earlier, I think that because a lot of these guys are not playing during the week, they're not practicing during the week because they're injured and they're nursing injuries. I feel bad for Jeff Heath, man. Jeff Heath want to get out there so bad. Jeff Heath wants to get out there and do his thing. He has 2 torn shoulders. He tore the hell out of his shoulders. And he's still trying to play. Most players have been like, forget it, man. Pack this shit up and let's get up out of here. You guys don't understand how much Jeff Heath means to this team. A lot of you guys trash Jeff Heath and say you don't like him. And there is a reason why he's been on this team for 7 seasons. It is a reason why he is still here. He plays special teams. He plays solid on defense. He's your backup kicker. I'm just saying. I think as a fan base, we've been spoiled for years. We have been a spoiled ass fan base, especially in the kicking game. When Dan Bailey was here, y'all remember when we had Blucher, what's his name? Matt Blucher, whatever. I liked him. He was a big dude too. He looked like a linebacker. They could have put him out there on as a gunner on special teams because he could tackle too. But he was a kicker. I liked him when he was here, but then he faded towards the end of his career. Yeah, Swiss Army knife. You need a bunch of Swiss Army knives on this team. You need guys that's going to come in there and do that. We always talk about how this team this front office always talk about they want speedsters. They want guys with speed. You got 3 of them on the damn roster that you're not even using. Cedric Wilson is now injured, but you use him a little bit. Devin Smith is fast. Tavon Austin is fast. You got all these 4-3, 4-4 guys, and you're not playing. That don't make no damn sense. Do you know what some coaches from some other teams would do? You know what they would do with some of the players that we have? I guarantee you, 80% of this roster, if you cut any of those guys right now, they would next week. Somebody, soon as they clear waivers, they getting signed by somebody. This is why it's frustrating to be a Dallas Cowboy fan, because we're sitting here watching this crap and we're like, there is no freaking way they could be playing this bad. It's no way. None of it makes sense. None of it makes sense. And we sit here and we support this team week in and week out because our love for the Dallas Cowboys. And I don't give a damn. Win, lose, or draw. Teams lose. Teams have bad seasons. It happens. Because I'm gonna tell you, when Tom Brady retires, when Tom Brady retires, guys, that team is gonna go into an overhaul as well. Yeah, why don't they utilize Austin Speed? He should be a pack. He should have his own receiver packages. You used him maybe one time in that Giants game in the beginning of the season when he had that long touchdown. Where's that at? Put that mother on a post route and let him run his ass downfield and throw a deep ball to him. Do that to start out the game. Hell, if you get a touchdown on the first pass of the game, that's going to tell you something. And that's another thing, too. We got to do something different. If you want to beat the Rams, the biggest thing to beat the Rams is to do some things that they've never seen. Do you know how you beat their defense and Aaron Donald and Michael Brockers and all those great guys they got on their defensive line? You know how you beat them? Misdirection. You better misdirection the hell out of these guys. Confuse those linebackers, confuse those defensive ends and defensive tackles so they don't know where the hell you going. Read option. Dak Prescott needs to sell the hell out of them fakes, them play fakes. You act like you about to hand the ball off. You do a hard handoff. Like you exaggerate the handoff. At the last second, pull that jump back and just run. Get the first down. Because you know who does that week in and week out, and it works every time he does it? Lamar freaking Jackson does it every game, and it works. It works. And I know some people be like, well, you can't do what other teams do. The Cowboys have the damn personnel to do it. If you have the personnel, you can do a lot of these things that other teams are doing. When I sit here and watch these games, it freaking frustrates me because I'm like, why in the whole hell are we not doing this? We ran Dak. Yeah, when Dak ran, he was undefeated. Lamar is super fast. Yeah, he is faster than Dak. I get that. But I know Dak trying to get that contract. I get it. That's probably why he's not trying to run. Hey, what's going on? You love Lamar? We all love Lamar because Lamar is you got to respect him. Regardless, you got to respect the guy. He's doing well over there with the Ravens. And Earl Thomas predicted this. He was like, I see them going to the Super Bowl because I don't see a team really knocking them off right now. They might end up going to the Super Bowl on their side, on the AFC side. I wouldn't be surprised. Dak's scared to get hurt, probably. You're probably right about that. And I'm pretty sure that has something to do with it. But you remember, you said he's straight out of a video game? Yeah. When Dak came his rookie year in 2016, they ran the hell out of him then. They damn sure ran him. What they doing now? They ain't running him now. They ain't doing nothing with him right now. Yeah, it's Lamar's year. It is Lamar's year. You just broke Michael Vick's record. You are going to the Super Bowl. And see, that's the thing, man. Like, it hurts. It hurts to be a Dallas Cowboy fan right now. You can't sit here and tell me that it don't hurt. You know? Yes, we are way too predictable. I feel like I know Scott Linehan somewhere laughing like, ha ha, y'all having the same problems. It ain't the same problems because you notice that Dak's numbers are better now. So the rope is being released a little bit. But Dak Prescott still doesn't have full range of his offense yet. Because Jason Garrett is the only variable that I could think of. Because everybody talk about, well, E2, why don't you talk about the players and deficiencies? I talk about it all the time. I tell you all day that the players don't execute. They're not tackling. I don't have a problem with telling them, but I'm telling you guys, Dak is still being handcuffed. And until Dak, Kellen Moore is being handcuffed too. Let's be honest with you. Kellen Moore is not calling all of those plays by himself. Yeah, he does mess up on some plays. I get that. But he does not have full range of that playbook. He don't. You can tell. It smells like Jason Garrett. And guess what? Tony Romo said it himself. I'm going to believe Tony Romo. You know why? Because he's been the quarterback of this damn team. He knows it in and out. All of these guys are getting held back. 1980, what's going on, brother? What it do, bro? Yo, shout out to 1980, y'all. I know all of y'all already subscribed to him. I don't even need to say it. It speaks for itself. But 1980, bro, we got to do a video. I know I've been saying this, bro. We got to do a live together. We got to do something, bro. Next time I get to Texas, we got to meet up, bro. We got to make it happen. We got to make it. Let's stop talking this bullshit and make it happen. Let's make it happen. You see the potential for Dak, but stubborn calling plays. Yeah, man, look. If you go into this Rams game, and I'm gonna tell you this, I'm gonna keep telling you this shit till I'm blue in the face. Get it, E2 Blue? If you go into that Rams game playing like you played against the Bears, they are going to. I got you, 19. I'll let you know, bro. If you go into this Rams game playing like you played in the Bears, you are going to be embarrassed at home. That's another thing too. We talk about this stadium, this beautiful building that Jerry Jones said. Now, when Charles Haley made that comment and said that Jerry Jones is making a team of losers or things of that nature, at first I was like, nah, man, you being kind of rough. Don't say that. That's not true. Now I'm starting to believe the shit. I'm like, you know what? He might have a point there. He might have built a building full of damn losers. You know why? Because when teams come to play the Dallas Cowboys, it's like Netherland Ranch. It's Michael Jackson's house. When they come play us, it's like all you see is sunshine and rainbows and glitters and bars over here, big ass TVs. It's an amusement park. It's too comfortable for the visiting team. When the visiting team comes to play the Dallas Cowboys, they are literally like, this is fun, guys. This is fun. We're going to kick the Dallas Cowboys' ass at their home because it's no threat of anger at all. It's none of that. You come there, it's like, welcome to the Dallas Cowboys AT&T Stadium. Drink all the beer you want. What in the hell? What in the hell? They love the Dallas Cowboys. They love AT&T Stadium. They love that shit. They can't wait to come play the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, we got the Cowboys. Oh, we get to play them at home. It's a playland, baby. Like Pee Wee damn Herman. Come on, y'all. Let's get real. Let's get real. Now, granted, you built this beautiful place. Ain't nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't know. Maybe they got to put some type of like gauntlet or something in the visitors' locker room. Make that shit look raggedy. Because I guarantee you, I've never seen a visitor locker room because when you tour the stadium, they don't let you see the visitor locker room. But I'm pretty sure the visitor locker room looked just like the goddamn Cowboys locker room. I guarantee you it do. Just without the Cowboy stuff. I bet the wood in there, just like the wood is. It's like goddamn Netherland Ranch. Shit. That's what it looked like. You go in there and it's sunshine and rainbows and unicorns, and you got fairies with pixie dust flying by you in the locker room, handing you cocktails and shit. That's what it's like. You said blame Jerry's wife for that. I can't look. Jean got it. You know what I'm saying? Like she is a fabulous designer. I can't I can't get mad at her for that. But the fact that I joke about all that shit. But at the end of the day, guys, it's no threat for these other teams. And then you get into the game and you're playing with no freaking heart, zero heart, zero heart. We get our ass whooped at home, away, on the moon, in the goddamn parking lot. And none of the shit matters. And we sit here week in and week out and get our feelings hurt. Y'all notice I ain't wore no damn jersey all season. I ain't wore no jersey all season. I may put my little hat on or something, little star or something, just so you can know that I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. But outside of that, until they start winning again, I ain't buying no more damn jerseys. Sorry, Mike Mosh. I'll holler at you next year on the jerseys. But I ain't buying shit. Unless somebody get me something, I'm not buying nothing. First game road trip, that was it. That was it. That was the only time you saw me in a jersey. Was the first game of the season. Jackie, oh my God. Happy birthday, Jackie. Shout out to Jackie. Where you been at, Jackie? I ain't seen you in my live stream in a long time. I'm excited I'm going to the weekend. Yeah, so Jackie gonna be in the building at the Rams game, against the Rams at home. Everybody say hello to Miss Jackie. Give Miss Jackie the respect she deserves. Let's do this. Alan, yes. Appreciate it. And shout out to South of Heaven 88, Mike Mosh. If you guys do want your jerseys, holler at him, hit him in his DMs on Instagram. Yeah, all that, do that. But and 1980 talks about this all the time. Bruh, like you're not, it's hard to keep supporting when you see the potential in this team and they're not doing a damn thing with it. Well, happy early birthday, Miss Jackie. I knew it was coming up, but happy early birthday, just in case I don't get a chance to. I'll send you a message on Monday anyway. But yeah, but here's the thing, man. I just help me understand. Help me understand. Now, are the players just giving up? Because I know you guys saw that whole Jalen Smith thing where he was on his Twitter and he basically was like telling people, "Oh, go vote for me for the Pro Bowl." The hell? And you know that got a lot of flack. You know they went in there and they ate his ass up about that. How dare you ask for Pro Bowl votes and y'all getting y'all ass whooping, missing tackles and all this other stuff. Kevin Carr, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you coming in here. But here's the thing. Like I said, I'm gonna do my matchup video tomorrow, so I'll talk more about that Rams game. But this game is looking. I don't know how we're gonna win this, yo. I don't see us winning this game. You got Aaron Donald. First of all, you're gonna have to put you're gonna have to put three big ass boys on him to even stop him. And you know what? They want you to do that. Because what's going to happen is if you double him, it's going to be single coverage on Michael Brockers and the other guys on his defensive line. And they're going to come crashing down on Dak Prescott. And they know that Dak Prescott's hand ain't right either. So we got a lot of deficiencies right now. Jeff Heath ain't the same. And I think they need to go ahead and sit him for the rest of the season because he has torn labrum in his shoulder. That's not going to heal on its own. It needs surgery. That's not going to happen to the offseason. So why not put him down? I understand that Jeff Heath, and I give him all the praise for wanting to come out here and being a warrior. But those of you know, and in 1980, you know, you were a DB. So you know. I played linebacker in the arena. So I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't play with torn shoulders and trying to tackle somebody. That shit hurts. It hurts. Yes, Jason Garrett does need to be fired, but it ain't gonna happen to the end of the season, unfortunately. Because right now, who you gonna get to coach? What they gonna bring up? Chris Richard? And that's another thing. You look at this defense, and you look at Marinelli, and everything is stale. Everything is stale. We just need a new everything. That Tampa 2 gotta go. It's not working. Now, I'm not saying that it doesn't work for other teams, but the personnel that we have, it's not working with. We don't have the type of players that it worked right for that system. If we had the Ravens defense, the way that we run it would work perfect for them. It doesn't work for this particular class of characters that we have right now. I keep telling people all the time, you have to play for your personnel. You have to play for what you have. If you ain't doing that, you ain't got nothing. Yeah, give us a Warren. We don't have a Warren Sapp. We don't have a Warren Sapp in the middle. Now, Antoine Woods, he tries his damnness. Malik Collins, I like those guys, but they're not Warren Sapp. And you don't have that guy that can come in there at the defensive tackle position that could give you 5-6 sacks a year. It doesn't happen because, again, you look at the way that they play. You said Woods is too small. Yeah. I don't know if it's technique. I don't know if it's his size or what. Guess what, guys? Some of you guys that didn't like Tyrone Crawford, it's starting to look like his absence is definitely hurting this defensive line. And now you guys are starting to see what Tyrone Crawford really meant to this defensive line. I've been saying this all the time. Now, look, I ain't always right. And I'll tell you, I'll be the first one to tell you, I'm not a coach, so I'm not going to be right. But when I make an analysis about something and I'm saying something, I'm true to it. I'm not going to put anything out there that's going to that's going to make y'all feel some type of way in a negative way. If anything, I'm here to try to brighten it up a little bit and make us feel a little bit better, because all we have is each other's Cowboys Nation. Those of you Redskins and Eagle fans that's in here right now, I ain't talking to y'all. Talking to Cowboys Nation right now. So this is where we at with that. And I talked about the fact that these guys, when they're on defense and they're not playing during the week and they're not practicing and they're not really there to basically implement the game plan, is another reason why they're faltering when it comes to the end of the season. When it's time to play, we're not playing. And that's the part that sucks the most right now. 5:15. Yeah. You said he should have been a Pro Bowl. He should have been, but he ain't playing Pro Bowl level right now. I mean, he's got a lot of tackles. I think he's like third in the league right now in tackles. But it's the fact of the matter is, I don't care about no Pro Bowl. I don't care about these individual stats. And some of these players out here have given up and they just about their individual stats. Those are the guys I need to get out of here. Yes, Miss Jackie, I feel you. You got to support Dak Prescott, and and he can't do it by himself. He needs those receivers. Got to stop. I know, Q. I don't understand. All right, Noah, I appreciate you coming in. And that's another thing, man. I be telling you guys all the time, like, you can't, you really cannot, you can't sit here and keep doing the same thing and beating your head against the wall and expecting things to get better. And if Jason Garrett is not the coach of this team, you're gonna have to figure some things out and get better. But it's got to be the right coach, because if you're not gonna make a splash for a coach, I don't think it's a point of even wasting your time even getting another coach, because you're gonna be in the same situation you was before. Because y'all remember when we fired Wade Phillips? What happened? Jason Garrett took over, and I feel like it was some collusion with that. I really feel like it was some mess with that, because you think about it. Wade Phillips, what was it, the year before? What did he help me out with this, guys? Wasn't Wade Phillips' record the year before he got fired? When the team supposedly stopped playing for him, wasn't he 11-5 the year before? Was he not? I feel like it was in there. Because Jason Garrett was the offensive coordinator. He was sitting there waiting in the wings. He was like, oh, yeah, I'm about to coach this team, baby. I'm about to take this team over. And now we sitting here looking at Jason Garrett like, what the hell? We actually wanted you as a coach? And see, that's how it is. When you see something fresh, you want that fresh thing right away. But one thing that you guys have to realize is you can't just have any coach come in here and be great. God, Jason Garrett, that was a mistake. We can't have traditional coach, someone without a Cowboys connect. Right. We can't have, I don't want a former player being the coach. Maybe it was just Jason Garrett. I don't know. Yeah, no Romo. But see, you ain't got to worry about Romo, Miss Jackie, because Romo not coming to be the coach of this team. He already said, I'm right here with, he not leaving CBS. He not leaving that money with CBS to be a coach of a team where he is going to be scrutinized more than anything. Tony Romo knows what this fan base said about him. He like, oh, now y'all praising me because I'm a commentator now and I'm doing well in the booth. But y'all crapped on me when I was the quarterback. Y'all said I needed to retire. I wasn't this, I wasn't that. We have such a fickle ass fan base, y'all. One minute we love the person, next minute we can't stand them. And it just, forever and a day, it's a bunch of crap. It is what it is. It is what it is. Really cut the cord from yeah. Some of you guys said, so a lot of you guys want Lincoln Riley. Some of you guys said you wanted Ron Rivera, Urban Meyer. Somebody said Dan Mullins, Josh McDaniels. I don't want Josh McDaniels though. I'm okay with Lincoln Riley. I think that I would lean more towards Lincoln Riley, but you're gonna have to, Jerry Jones gonna have to come up with some ducats to get Lincoln Riley. Period. Witt shouldn't have come back. If you ask me, he's blocking Jarwin. I don't think he's blocking Jarwin. I just think that they need to play Jarwin more. Yes, no Josh McDaniels. I agree. You put Jarwin in there on those seam routes. You only put, I think that they, to be honest with you, if you just put Witten in there for goal line plays and use Blake Jarwin like you like the Eagles do with Zach Ertz, I think that will help. Yeah, you said no Sean Payton either. First of all, you got to trade to get Sean Payton. You're going to have to give up actual players and picks to get Sean Payton because he just signed his contract back with New Orleans. So that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. You're not going to do that. That doesn't make any sense. That would be stupid to do that. Right. He just signed. You're not going to get Sean Payton. And whoever would ever think that should just throw that out the damn window because you're not getting Sean Payton. It's not going to happen. Miss Jackie, I know this is going to be, hopefully it's a good birthday for you, Miss Jackie. I hope that our Cowboys can maybe get a win against the Rams. We try to be optimistic for you, Miss Jackie. But it's looking real slim. And I said this earlier in the live stream, that in order for us to beat the Rams, we're going to have to do some things that we've never done this season. We're going to have to pull things out of our ass and just play better. We're going to have to do some trick plays. Maybe a flea flicker here and there like the Patriots did. Something. Like you said, how's the baby? He's good. He's good. He's good. He's doing good. He'll be 7 months on Christmas Day. He'll be 7 months on Christmas Day. So yeah. The boy getting big. I'm about to go pick him up from daycare right now, actually. Cowboys will make the playoffs this year. And see, this is the thing, John, about that whole playoff thing. Do you really want the Cowboys to go to playoffs? Because if we go to playoffs right now, as things go right now, we're playing the 49ers. You really want to play the 49ers in the first game of the playoffs and get your ass whooped? Probably not. Because the way the 49ers are playing, they're ready. They're geared. They're ready. You're going to have to give him a Cowboys helmet. Yeah. He going to get his stuff. And he's probably going to get gifted. Before I even get a chance to buy him Cowboys stuff, I'm pretty sure other people going to get it. Hey, brethren, get the hell out of here. What's going on? I see y'all in here. Okay. 1973, what's going on? Jason Garrett not getting fired. Jerry Jones won't resign. Right. You're technically not getting fired. I don't know why we keep saying that. Because his contract will be up. It'll just be like, all right, his contract is up and he didn't get re-signed. He's gone. He just walks out the door. That's pretty much how that's gonna go. Same. It's the same way it goes with the players that don't get re-signed. But the 49ers are playing their best ball. And at the beginning of the season and towards the middle of the season, I was like, this 49ers team ain't real. This can't be real. They can't be. They just ain't played nobody. But as they keep whooping teams' asses, I'm like, well, I guess they're all right. And I think the 49ers have the Falcons' old offensive coordinator too. So that might be about your play caller and your coach, because those are the things. You got to be able to take chances when you need to, and not take chances when you don't need to. Don't make boneheaded mistakes, and don't have a kicker that missed 10 kicks and lead the league in missed kicks. That's another thing that you can't do. Yeah, that's that. I'm gonna have to flip on y'all. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much what it is. Hopefully Stephen Jones will snatch that contract out of Dak's hands and tries to resign Jason. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. I really, you said you'd rather see us in the playoffs than the Eagles. Yeah, I mean, a lot of teams would. Because, yeah, look, no matter which team goes to the playoffs, I don't see us really making it far. Because the way that unless all of a sudden we just open this magical door where all of a sudden it's sunshine and rainbows and we just start winning and getting better, I don't really see us going deep into the playoffs. Now the Eagles, they got a lot of guys missing. They ain't got no receivers right now. They using their tight ends as receivers. In that game, they almost used their backup quarterback, Josh McCown. He almost came in as a receiver in the game. So you know it's bad when your backup quarterback about to come in and play receiver when he's never played receiver. That's interesting. I would actually love to see that, to see how that played out. I'm glad he didn't draft Johnny Manziel. That'd have been terrible. I feel like undrafted kickers are better than drafted kickers and punters. I don't think the Cowboys would ever. Oh my God, you guys got to see this. I wish I could put the camera over here so you guys could see. Hold on. Matter of fact, I can. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. This guy got a New York Giants themed car. I don't know if you can see. It's too dark. Damn. I wanted y'all to see that, but if I could get him in a light, this dude got a blue car with New York Giants banners on the side of it. Wow. It's interesting. We got a lot of New York Giants here in the DMV too. But I think that was a Volkswagen too. He done messed up a Volkswagen by putting all that Giant stuff on. Oh well. I know Rashid would love that right now. Yeah, in the DMV you see anything. I'm telling you. Out here, we got Pittsburgh. We got a lot of Pittsburgh fans out here too. And it's funny because when you see the Pittsburgh and they be talking crap to the Ravens and stuff, it's hilarious. It's hilarious to see that. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm probably gonna watch the game on Sunday, and you know, I can never not watch the game. I always gotta watch the game, no matter how mad I am at this team, no matter how I think we gonna lose. We could pull up an upset. I'm not saying that it can't happen, but you know, I would love to see us come back and win the rest of these games and be 9-7. I would love that. That'd be a dream scenario for me right now. I will be happy. I will jump for joy and sing the praises. And again, we got to get this win for Miss Jackie, y'all. We got to get this win for Miss Jackie's birthday. We have to, because it has to be a wonderful birthday for Miss Jackie. And if Mark and I, if we was in Texas right now, Miss Jackie, we would have bought you some food and a drink and had a good old time with you. But just know I owe you one, Miss Jackie. You said it looks like it's midnight. I know, right? That damn daylight savings time. It's literally 5:28 out here, and it's dark as hell. It's just dark. I feel like it was when we drove to Dallas the last time. Overnight. That's what I feel like. I got to run, everybody. All right, Miss Jackie. Hey, Miss Jackie, appreciate you coming in here. I'll send you a message on probably on Sunday and your birthday. Wish you a happy birthday. Have fun this weekend, Miss Jackie. Look, your birthday is on a Monday, so you got this whole weekend to just enjoy yourself and have fun. And you're a Christmas baby. So enjoy yourself, Miss Jackie. I appreciate you coming in here. One of my favorite moderators. I appreciate you. Always. Everybody say goodbye to Miss Jackie, y'all. Show y'all respect, y'all. Show y'all respect to Miss Jackie. You said, where am I going? I'm going to pick up my son. Yeah, and Cash App Miss Jackie too for her birthday. Send us bless Miss Jackie's Cash App right now. Everybody, pull out your money like we in church, baby. Pull it out and send it to Miss Jackie's Cash App. Miss Jackie, you can put your Cash App information in there if you're still here. But yeah, I guess I'll talk to you up until I get to my destination. But I'm gonna tell you. We got to do better. We have got to do better. You're welcome, Miss Jackie. Have a great weekend. Lord Jesus. I know. Let me know, those of you guys that are still here, let me know what y'all think if we actually pull this win out against I was about to say St. Louis Rams, against the LA Rams. Like, how would y'all feel if we won this game? Because again, all you got after that is division games. You got the Redskins and the Eagles. Now, the Redskins are playing the Eagles this weekend, and I will laugh like hell if the Redskins pull that game out over the Eagles. And to be honest with you, the way the Redskins have been playing as of lately, they've been actually winning a couple of games, and they almost came back and beat the Packers. So let's not well, we could count them out for the playoffs, but let's not count them out beating the Eagles. Now the Eagles are handicapped right now. If their defensive line, those 6 damn former Alabama players they got, those Roll Tide players they got a team. They just don't have a coaching staff that knows how to coach. So the Redskins are dealing the same thing with us as far as coaching. Their coaching sucks. Because they got a pretty decent team. I got to give them their credit where credit's due. Now, you look at the Redskins right now, they definitely have the ability right now to beat the Eagles. And I'm gunning for that. If they beat the Eagles and somehow we pull this win, yeah, that would be a good thing. You said you live in the DMV too? Yeah, it is dark. Yeah, it is dark here in the DMV, guys. We win. You said, hey, Trent, Trent said, Trent said if he win, he running nude in the street. Wow. I don't know what y'all laws are in Australia, brother, but be careful. Be careful. You said you got your Mevo live cam coming next week. Wow. John Durnan. If the Cowboys pull up and win on Sunday, I'll eat some dog food. You gonna eat some dog food? Oh, I don't think I'll ever eat dog food, no matter how much. But again, in order to beat the Rams, you got to do different things. We cannot go in there playing like we playing, being lackluster, and doing that same crap that we do every week. You cannot. Again, I said this earlier, misdirection. You want to fool their defense and you want to get this offense rolling, Dak Prescott is going to have to do a lot of hurry up. These receivers are going to have to catch the damn ball. Dak Prescott cannot be late on his release. I'm going to say it again. Dak Prescott cannot be late on his release, because the way that this Rams defense play, and with Jalen Ramsey back there and those other DBs back there, and how good those guys are in the secondary, they will pick that ball off. They will jump those routes. They will watch his eyes, and you better not telegraph no passes. You better not, because if you do, it's going to be hell to pay. Because Dak Prescott got away with a couple of non-interception throws that he made. It's got to be a contingency of receivers catching the ball and him not being late with the throw. Now, I love my quarterback. I do. Shout out to John Kitna for helping him and see him getting better. It's not like he's just a lame duck type of quarterback that's not going to learn, and a guy like Quincy Carter who didn't want to learn to get better. Dak Prescott is very coachable. We know this. I'm preaching to the choir here. You guys already know these facts. He's a very teachable guy. He's going to listen. He's going to take heed to what you're saying. And if he trusts you as a coach, he's going to do his damnedest to play his hardest for you. I love the way that Dak Prescott has taken command of not only himself, but as his team, and a true leader, and talking to his guys and encouraging his receivers. Even though they dropped the ball, he's like, come on, guys, we got this. Let's get it. Let's get it. Encouraging his young running back and Tony Pollard to be where he needs to be and to have the confidence to do the thing that he's doing. And I think that to be honest with you guys, a lot of what Tony Pollard is doing right now, the confidence that he has, I be watching little snippets of them on the sideline, and I see how he interacts with his receivers. I see how Dak interacts with his running backs. And let's not forget his offensive line as well. Both Zach Martin and Travis Frederick has already said that they love Dak Prescott, and they said that they will live and die with Dak Prescott. They will do whatever it takes to fight and survive and scratch and claw at these other teams to protect their quarterback. And that's real. That's real right there. Because again, they don't have to say that, but they do, because they trust their quarterback and they know at the end of the day, he got their back and they got his. And that's all that matters, y'all. It's a team, it's an ultimate team sport. So when you go out there and you play for each other. You guys are each other's warriors. John Kitna should be interim head coach. If Red Jesus should be gone. You know what? I like that idea. I do. But the only problem about being interim, right? So now I know it's the end of the season, there ain't much games, but what if, let's say a scenario like this happens. What if they cut Jason Garrett after this Rams game? Like, say if we go into this game and we get our ass punished by the Rams. I'm talking about donut. I'm talking about obliterated. I'm talking about if they score 52-0 on us in this game. Just say, for instance, if that happens. If we don't score a goddamn point, and Jerry Jones is just tired, and he says, you know what? Your ass is gone. And he fires Jason Garrett and he's gone. And John Kitna becomes the interim head coach. What if after that you beat the Eagles, you beat the Redskins, you go to the playoffs, you beat whoever's in front of you, Seattle, 49ers, whatever the situation may be, you beat those guys. You get to the NFC Championship game, which we have not gone to since the 90s. You make it to the NFC Championship game, and you somehow win that, and you go to the Super Bowl and play against the Ravens, and the Ravens beat you because the Ravens are better. And you go to the Super Bowl, but you lose to the Ravens. That uncommon unlikely situation happening all of a sudden boosts your team, and you're thinking now, what am I going to do? Am I going to make John Kitna the coach, or am I still going to go out and pursue the guy that I really wanted? The guys, all that I said, listen to what I'm saying. That is the reason why Jason Garrett is still here, because they are waiting to make a decision after the season is over, so the Cowboys, the front office, can go get who they want. That's what's going to happen. They're going to go out and get their guy. They're going to get their guy. And that is ultimately what is going to happen. All right? So that's where we at. Now, that's the realest I can get with you right now. I can't get no realer than that. I can't tell you no better. Kid that took a losing team and wanted to, yeah, he's done it. He's done it at the high school level. I don't see why he could do it here. I know some of you want Urban Meyer, but let's see what happens, guys. Urban Meyer old, y'all. He old. I know Ezekiel Elliott would like to have Urban Meyer, to have his old coach back. What that look like? Brethren, you said you want us to win. What? Oh, because you don't like the Eagles. Like, you don't like us, but you hate the Eagles worse. I got it. I get it. It's one of those scenarios. I hear you. I hear you talking, brethren. I hear you talking. That's why you said start the search now. Well, they already started the search, Q. You don't think Jerry Jones started the search right now? First of all, you don't think he already talked to Urban Meyer? Remember, you got to read between the lines, y'all. Let me teach y'all something right quick. Y'all got to read between the lines. So y'all know when Jason Garrett, not Jason Garrett. When Jerry Jones was on 102.53, the Fan, whatever the hell it is. When he was on the Fan and he was talking to those guys, and they asked him about, has he talked to any coaches? He said he ain't talked to no coaches. Y'all, do y'all realize that Urban Meyer is not a coach right now? He's like an analyst. He ain't no coach. So, even if he talked to Urban Meyer, read between the lines. He could have still talked to Urban Meyer, but technically Urban Meyer is not a coach. He just gave you the script. He said he did not talk to a coach. Urban Meyer ain't a coach. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Is it sinking in yet? Oh, yeah, definitely, John. The Ravens will be in the Super Bowl. I know he has these two, but making the playoffs just going to delay the process. It would. I mean, shit, at this point, man, if we keep playing like we do now, it's a waste of time going to the playoffs. It's a waste of damn time. You might as well get at the spot to another team. Let somebody else get it. But at the end of the day, either one of us or the Eagles got to go. And I still think that we will probably do better in the playoffs than the Eagles do, because they fell flat on their face. They ain't got no players right now. Kidneys has helped Dak gain. Yeah, and I've been talking about that the whole time. That's basically what I've been saying. We could screen coaches like America's Got Talent. You stupid, Trent. We could. I mean, that'd be funny. Like, you look at that situation, it's like, all right, let's come in here and have you guys, instead of singing, they just put them in a scenario. Coach, what would you do in this scenario? Well, I would kick the extra point. No, guys, you know what I would do? I would go with a 2-point conversion. Oh, I'm gonna tell you what I do. Forget these other coaches and that little crap they're doing. Guess what? I'm gonna go for it. Cause guess what? In life, you gotta go for it. You gotta grab life by the balls and you gotta go for it. And that's basically what your talent search, how it would be. That's how that would go. Y'all know I'm silly, so I just had to make that up. I just made that up off the top of my dome, guys. I am like the ultimate improv. Jason Garrett gonna take the team to what team to the Super Bowl? What team you talking about? Not the Dallas Cowboys, you know. You lost to the goddamn Jets. You lost to the Buffalo Bills, and you lost to the Chicago Bears, where their offense couldn't get no traction, and you made them look like an all-star team playing against you. What in the whole hell? Seriously? You said and win? Wow, that's a hell of a. I don't know if you're just being optimistic or what, because I don't see that in my future. I don't see that in the Cowboys' future. Not at all, sir. I don't see none of that happen. Why we want to go to the playoffs and be one and done? That's what I've been saying. We're going to be one and done. We're going to get our ass toe up, pummeled. We're going to be hurt. E2, you heard Nick Cannon diss Eminem. Yeah, I heard that. Now, I think there's another rapper that's involved in that and kind of brought that to a head. I don't know if it's Ja Rule. I don't know what the situation is, but it's something else going on there. That's another situation where you got to read between the lines on. Hey, Keelan, I appreciate you, brother, but I don't know. I don't see that in my future. First of all, you got to beat the Rams. It starts this week. If you ain't beating the Rams, shout it. I don't know what. Hey, that's a hell of a feat. I done said this throughout this whole live stream, and I'm gonna talk about it in my matchup video. You gotta slow down Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald is going to. That boy got blood in his eyes. It's crazy because he ain't even that tall, right? But he is a solid dude. What's the running back for the Falcons? Was it Devontae Freeman? Whatever name is? Brethren. What's your running back's name? You know, the running back that Aaron Donald, when they play y'all, he picked him up off the ground and he had his feet dangling and made him like a little girl. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. So, Aaron Donald can embarrass you guys. You better double team him. But again, if you double team him, Michael Brockers and the rest of their cast of crazy characters, they're going to play hard against you. And let's not forget, they got a ball-hawking secondary. They got a secondary that the Cowboys wish they could have. We ain't hawking no balls. We ain't doing none of that. I think Jason Garrett gave up too. Shit. He on the sideline just clapping. Yeah, Brethren Freeman, yeah. Picked his ass all the way up. Like a rag doll. Get your ass off this ground. Aaron Donald walked up to Freeman and was like, look here, bro. Look here, bro. Look here, Devontae. Look here, Freeman. Let me tell you something. You don't deserve to be on the ground. That's why I'm going to lift you up. They lift him up. That's what happened. He got uplifted, y'all. Uprooted from the ground. Legs dangling. Like a little person. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Lifted his butt up. Yeah. Duffy. We got to make tackles. We ain't making no tackles. We ain't doing none of that. We don't tackle for nothing. For Nathan. Why we don't tackle, guys? Explain why we don't tackle. Because, these guys been injured and whatever. And then they come in there and they come in the game not practicing all week. I told you guys before, I played linebacker before. I was a great tackler in my day. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Tackling is 10% technique and 90% will. You have to have the will to tackle that person in front of you. You can't be no punk. You got to be a grown-ass man to tackle another grown-ass man. Does that make sense? You got to have the will. Like, what I don't understand is Sean Lee was never playing out of position. He was always in position to make the tackle, but whiffed on the tackle. I don't understand how you get there and whiff on the tackle. How do you whiff on a damn tackle? If you don't grab that son of a gun and put his ass into the dirt, I don't get it. I don't get. What, you scared? Don't be scared. If you're scared, go to church. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't be on this football field playing scared like that. And then you got teams making fun of us, making a mockery of us day in, day out. They play against us, they beat our ass, and they on the sideline. They dancing, they jumping around, they stepping on our stars, they writing their names in our locker rooms. They throwing beer cans. It's no respect to the Dallas Cowboys players, team, and organization in general. And I mean, it's no respect. We don't strike no fear in no other team's heart. That's why they go in there. Remember that game when we played against Aaron Rodgers? I forget which year that was. I don't know if that was the year that we played them in the playoffs where the Dez no catch thing. Might have been that year. Because I think we ended up playing them twice in the playoffs and in the regular season. I know David Irving was on the team because I remember him blitzing on that one. Daggone Aaron Rodgers went out there with his chin strap unbuttoned. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that crap? Yeah, we do play like the XFL. Actually, the XFL play harder than we do. I was just watching clips from their training camp. They out there going at it. They going in. But what the hell we doing? Absolutely nothing. We sitting here looking like chumps out here. Straight up chumps. Y'all remember when what's his name? Yeah, Dak's rookie year. Yeah, but y'all remember when we played what's his name? Back when we played the Jets. The Jets game. That will forever that's just, I just got a pain in my heart right now just thinking about that game. But that Jets game, it just leaves a sour taste in your mouth. Sam Darnold had mono freaking nucleosis. Came back and played in that game from not playing, 3 games straight? Came in there and played like an all-star. He looked like Aaron Rodgers out there. Handing the ball off, throwing the ball. He was out there just winning. All I do is win, win, win no matter what. That's what he was out there doing. He's out there winning, yo. And what we do, we sit here looking stupid. We ain't go to halftime. The damn shit, they players just all over us. We go to halftime and do what? What, we in there playing video games? What, we there eating at the buffet? Because they damn sure didn't talk about the plays or what happened in the game or what we could do to fix what happened in the game. Tell you that, wasn't none of that going on. Because they went back out there and laid another goose egg and lost to the damn New York Jets and gave them all the confidence they needed to move forward. Ain't that something? And then you had the audacity. You said, E2, that was the Holy Ghost with the Cowboys. Man, I don't know what it was. But I'll tell you one thing. You gave them, what was it, their first win we gave them? That's terrible. We gave them their first win. And then, when they interviewed Sam Darnold after the game, he had the nerve to say, oh, well, it's the Dallas Cowboys. They do what they do. When they asked him about that, what was it, that 74-yard catch and run for the touchdown for Robbie Anderson? Come on, guys. Blown coverage. He was out there looking like Tom Brady throwing balls like that. What the hell? It is what it is, though. It is what it is. I'm getting ready to cut the stream in a minute because I'm getting ready to pull up to get my son. But I appreciate you guys coming in here. I do. I know it's Friday. Y'all getting ready to go to the bar. Have y'all a little fun for the weekend. It's the holiday time. Some of you guys are doing some Christmas shopping. Some of you are putting up decorations. Whatever it is. I want you guys to be safe, man. I love you guys. I do. You guys are awesome. You guys are my subscribers. I know I share you with other YouTubers, but y'all mine. I appreciate y'all, man. I do. From the bottom of my heart, man. I ain't trying to be mushy. I know it's holiday time, and you know I care about y'all well-being. I want all y'all to be safe, man. Let's try to get this win on Sunday. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to be optimistic, but we'll see. Like I said, look out for my matchup video. I'll be doing that tomorrow. Guys, thank you for the support. I appreciate you guys. Peace, love, and hair grease. Let's get this win, hopefully. Holla, y'all.